I'm going to a card show this weekend, so here's 5 ways I'm prepping for London Card Show. Let's go.
Number 1 on the list is make a trade binder. Doesn't matter how big or how little it is, and it doesn't matter the binder that you have, just make a binder of cards that you no longer want, that no longer bring you joy, that you might look to get rid of to trade for something else that you might want. And if you don't have a binder, put them in a tin. Just have some way of taking some cards with you that you could look to trade. Number 2 on the list is making sure that you price check those cards. At a card show, you're usually going to get about 70 to 80% trade value, whereas in a card store, you probably get nearer 50, 60%. How I do this is by going on eBay, making sure I've taken UK only and looking at last sold prices. I'll then take an average of the highest card price and the lowest card price to give me the medium card price. Using apps just doesn't work for this, so make sure you write down the price that you can see and make sure you stick it on a post-it note or something on the card that you're trying to price up. This is going to save you and the vendor so much time and effort, trust me. And it makes sure that you actually get good value for your cards so that you don't get blindsided and ripped off like I have been in the past, and let me tell you, it is not a good feeling. I then go on something like Collector, which is an app that you can get on your iPhone or Android phone, and I make a folder with all of the cards in that I'm looking to trade, because then I have easy access to them and can just quickly look at what I need to. Next up is make sure that you check the cards that you want to submit for grading. Now, not every Pokemon card show that you go to is going to have the ability to be able to submit, but some of them are. I'm going to London Card Show next week, and Subcenter are going to be there, so I can do my PSA submission I've been putting off. Depending on what your goals are with grading, for me, I would love to have these to keep, and I really want them in a PSA 10, so we'll see what those come back as. But I put together this pile of 6, and I'm going to show you an example with this one as to how I'll look at the centering and the quality to make sure that if I want to get a 10, I'm going to try and get a 10. I use a card centering tool, which is an app on my iPhone, and it means that you can take a picture of your card and you can start to look at the centering. A big public service announcement, this is not going to guarantee that your cards get a 10, but you can see at the top it lists all the grading companies and the grades that you could get with them based on the centering. And with grading, there are more things to worry about just than centering, and there are lots of things that you cannot see, so just bear that in mind. Number 4 is bring the right equipment. I always have semi-rigids, top loaders and sleeves with me at all times, because I always pull my best cards when I'm not at home with all of those things next to me, so make sure you have those with you. And then our last thing on the list is the fun part. Make a wish list. I use something like Collector, or you could use something like Dex, or even a notes app on your phone to find the cards that I am looking for to either trade for or to buy when I go to a card show. This is also a good time to set a budget. Make sure you don't go crazy. Been there, done that. Make sure you set a budget so that you know what you can afford to buy and that you're gonna get joy from as well. Now, this is my ultimate wish list, and there's a lot of stuff on here which I need for master sets, but also that I just really like, and that is totally okay. I'm not gonna get all of it, to be super clear. I'm not going to get all of these cards, but it's nice to have options when I'm looking at things to keep me on track when I'm looking, so I'm not just buying anything in sight. And the most important thing of all is to have fun. These card shows are supposed to be fun. Time for you to meet new people, time for you to see new cards, so don't forget that. Don't forget to hit follow if you love Pokemon stuff, and give this video a big like as well. See you on the next one. Thanks, bye!